This episode of Other People's Airplanes is supported by Sennheiser. We've made our way over to Fantasy of Flight on beautiful Lake Agnus for the 2012 Splash-In, part of the Sun and Fun 2012. It's day 3. I'm David Allen, and I'm about to bring you into the cockpit of Other People's Airplanes. So here we are in the grass parking area at the Splash-In for the 2012 Sun and Fun Fly-In and Convention and Expo and whatever else they call it nowadays. There are airplanes everywhere. You can see a lake is pulling up behind me now. Just came out of the water. They've been flying around. Beautiful looking lake. There's lots of lakes around here. In fact, the lake that I flew in 2009 is right behind me. Behind the camera is a Grumman Widgeon. There's a Grumman duck over here. There's several malls on floats. There's some Seabees. There are a whole bunch of ultralights. There's a gorgeous air cam on floats over here. Lots and lots and lots and lots of seaplanes over here to see. And just having a ball out here. Beautiful weather. Fifi's doing flybys here, believe it or not, to B-29 we can see. And they're going to have some contests earlier, a bomb drop contest and a spot landing contest. We're going to try to bring some of that to you here in a little bit. So let's go see if we can find some seaplane people to talk to.
Ready, hit it.
Now, we just talked about the Widgeon a few minutes ago, and I've come over here to talk to Bob Hough about your Widgeon. And thanks for coming on the show here with us at Other People's Airplanes.
Glad to be here.
Tell us a little bit about this wonderful airplane.
Well, thank you. It's a 1943 Grumman Widgeon, and it's a G-44 model. And so it was modified over the years with a bigger engine. So it has GO480 Lycoming, 295 horsepower. The original plane had 200 horsepower inline Ranger engine, so it has significantly more horsepower on it. It's also been beefed up with increased gross weight, and it's called the McKinnon Super Widgeon.
This here is called the Super Widgeon because of the modifications.
That's correct.
How does it fly?
Wonderfully. It's a very nice flying airplane. It's very comfortable. It's very stable, and it's light on the controls as well. So it's a very nice flying airplane. Yeah.
I wouldn't expect it to be light on the controls. I mean, it's not a small airplane.
No, but it's well balanced, and it just handles very nicely. It's really a dream to fly, and I pinch myself every time I fly it. Really
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
I looked inside, and it looks like you got that throw-over yoke. Was that a standard thing for all Widgeons?
That was standard, but they make a two-yoke system as well. So you'll see various Widgeons around the country, and some have the double yoke, and some have the throw-over yoke.
What are some of the fun places you've had this airplane?
Well, I've been right here. Sun and Fun is a great place to come. You know, I'm from New Hampshire, and so I'm ready to get away from the winter when Sun and Fun comes around. So it's good to come down here and meet with everybody else and have fun with our airplanes. But I go up into Maine quite a bit and up to upstate New York in the Adirondacks. And so I fly mainly from New Hampshire into the Adirondacks, where my family has a place on a lake. And it's a 6-hour drive, and it's an hour and 15 minutes in the plane. So it really makes the place useful for the weekend or even for a short week.
Again, Bob, thanks so much for talking to us here on Other People's Airplanes.
Thanks for coming out.
Ready, hit it.
Airplane noise, right?
Gotta love it.
We're here with Mike Daniels. That's Mike Flies on Twitter, and you've done some podcasting, but now you're just doing a whole lot of flying. We decided to go shoot this Grumman duck. What do you think of this thing?
Oh, I think it's beautiful. It's in great condition. I'd love to fly in it.
It looks like it has 2 seats.
I'm sure it does, actually.
So this is your first time at the Splash-In.
Yes, sir. First time at the Splash-In.
What are you seeing that you like?
Everything.
Everything? Pick something. Pick 10. Narrow it down for us.
Well, when we came in, they were flying the auto gyro around, and that thing is really, really cool. I got some great pictures of it. And then, of course, the Widgeon over here, the Grumman, one of my all-time favorite airplanes, and along with the Lake Buccaneers, and you can't hardly swing anything around here without hitting a Lake Buccaneer of some sort. They're all over the place.
There's a bunch of lakes around here, and I flew in that one over there, 2009, with Bob Stebbins. I'm going to see if I can find him. Maybe he'll hook me up again. I don't know, but
I
lots
remember that. I'm very jealous.
Should be.
I was then too.
I'm glad.
And I'm still holding it against you.
Okay, well we're making progress then. And just flew over was the Curtis Pusher.
Yes, the Curtiss Pusher was great. I got some awesome photos of that as well, I believe. That is a cool airplane. Reminds me of the one that's hanging up inside the airport at Mitchell Field in Wisconsin. If you've ever been to Milwaukee, it's very cool.
I have not seen that. That's pretty cool. So what else do you want to see? I guess we're getting ready to start the bomb drop contest.
And I want to see the bomb drop. I'd like to get some more photos myself of, because I love photos of airplanes, of some takeoffs and landings in the water. I love seaplanes. I'm going to go for a float plane rating here eventually. And we're watching these weight shift, you know, the hang gliders on floats over here. And my wife loves hang gliders, so she'd really love to get in one of those. And I've got a friend down here in Florida somewhere that's heavily involved with the manufacturing of those. So I got to see if I can track him down, maybe get her a ride.
Very cool. I hope you can get her up on one. It's a gorgeous day to do that. So let's see if we can go over and watch some of this bomb drop action and some of this spot landing contest. What do you say?
Sounds good to me. I'll get my camera.
Mike, thanks for coming on Other People's Airplanes with us here.
Thank you.
Sennheiser's commitment to ensuring the best sound, optimum speech intelligibility, and the fulfillment of the most stringent safety standards has won over aircrews and airlines throughout the world. For decades, general aviation pilots have put their trust in Sennheiser professional headsets. The new S1 Digital general aviation headset was specially developed for pilots of single and twin-engine propeller aircraft and ensures safe and reliable voice communication, easy control, outstanding audio quality, and wearing comfort even on the longest flights. At the heart of this technical innovation is the new Digital Adaptive Noise Guard System, a technology that sets entirely new standards in the field of noise compensation and makes the dream of flight even safer. Find out about the new Sennheiser S1 Digital by going to this link right here. The Sennheiser S1 Digital, a milestone in professional audio, the quiet revolution in aviation. Well, that's it for day 3 of Sun and Fun 2012 here at beautiful Lake Agnus. Again, thanks to Fantasy of Flight for hosting the splash-in. It only happens one day a year here at Sun and Fun. We got to see some of the bomb drop contests. The grapefruit are now floating in from the lake onto the shore. We got to see the spot landing contest, a couple of great landings, a couple that were really far off. But we've had a safe day here. We've had a blast. Got to hang out with some of my very good friends. And if you haven't ever gone to the splash-in, you really need to try to make your way over to Lake Agnus here at Fantasy of Flight next year. So that's all for now. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. That's twitter.com/DaveFlies. That's right here. And of course, once you've done giving me some follow action, pull on over to the Facebook page and give us a like on that. We will talk to you tomorrow for day 4 of Sun and Fun 2012.